Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. For the better part of today, there is a short clip that has been going viral. In this clip, residents of Elgeyo Marakwet, Kipchumba Murkomen's county, are protesting against William Ruto. And from the look of things, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that such incidences should not be taken lightly, because they might have a deeper political connotation than actually they do appear. So in this video right now, I want us to have a look at that clip, after which, as usual, we are just going to put it squarely where it belongs politically. Have a look at this clip. Yes. Those are residents of Elgeyo Marakwet complaining. And listening to them complain, they are stating clearly that their complaint is all about insecurity. And because of that, they are joining Azimio, ODM. And from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, I tend to believe that it's not only about insecurity. Their complaint is deeper than that. It has a deeper political connotation than just insecurity. And that's exactly what I want us to find out in this video right now. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. Yes. Some few days ago, William Ruto and his Uda brigade were in Bomet. And actually, Uda leaders who are trying to sell the Uda narrative or agenda to residents of Bomet were actually badly heckled. And even William Ruto, when he tried to intervene, it did not help much. And after that, we saw angry Bomet residents uprooting wheelbarrow symbols and replacing them with the gambut, symbols of Chama Cha Mashinani associated with Isaac Ruto. That was some few days ago. And also some few days ago again, we saw residents again of West Pokot uprooting other symbols in West Pokot and replacing them with some symbols belonging to John Lonyangapuo, their governor. In all those are all Kalenjin-dominated counties. And that Simmering rebellion, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe there is something deeper to it than what maybe Kenyans are just witnessing. And I believe there are two reasons that might be igniting that kind of rebellion. The first reason, or rather the first thing, I tend to believe that the Kalenjin nation, they are seeing William Ruto drifting away from power. They are seeing William Ruto going very far from power. William Ruto maybe is taking them to the opposition. And the Kalenjin nation are uneasy about that. They are uneasy with that. They are maybe reluctant to go to the opposition. That's one reason that is seemingly causing that rebellion, and I'm going to explain it. The second thing that is seemingly causing the rebellion is now the Kalenjin nation, with the emergence or rather rising of Gideon Moi. They are now spoiled for a choice. Should they go with Gideon Moi or should they go with William Ruto? Because in these counties that we are seeing such kind of rebellion, especially West Pokot and then also Elgeyo Marakwet, these are counties that in the previous election were largely warming up, if not all that much, to Kanu and even some to Raila Amolo Odinga. So I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that those two reasons might explain what is exactly happening in the Kalenjin nation. And let's start with the first reason, for you and me to understand one another better. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that a good majority of the Kalenjin nation have been following William Ruto. First, because William Ruto was their son who was closer to power than any of their sons. So they have been following William Ruto because he was a Kalenjin who was closer to power more than any other Kalenjin. And as things stand today, the Kalenjin nation, they have been in power for 24 years. They have experience. They know whether they are going to the opposition or whether they are actually going to form government. And as things stand today, it's somehow becoming clearer to the Kalenjin nation that William Ruto is taking them to the opposition. That is becoming clear to them from the way I look at it. And that is simply because of this. In Kenya, to win a presidential election, you need alliances. You cannot win a presidential election as an individual. So the Kalenjin nation are seeing William Ruto standing alone. He has no political allies. While the other side of Azimio, we have senior leaders. We have top ethnic kingpins angling in that direction. So the Kalenjin nation, in one way or the other, they tend to feel, or rather believe, that maybe William Ruto is taking them to the opposition. And that's why they are cleverly trying to rebel against William Ruto. They don't want to go to the opposition. So what William Ruto should do in this case, William Ruto has to move with speed to convince the Kalenjin nation that actually can form the government. And the only way he can do that, now that he has parted ways with Uhuru Kenyatta, is to very, very fast form alliances with the top ethnic kingpins or other top regional leaders in Kenya. The likes of Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka. Let him mobilize all that group so that he cannot be seen as a lone ranger. That will just give the Kalenjin nation some confidence that maybe their son William Ruto might actually form government. That's one reason I believe William Ruto, there is a simmering rebellion in the Kalenjin nation. And that's exactly what William Ruto should do. The second reason why we are seeing that kind of simmering rebellion is because now Kalenjins, they are spoiled for a choice. We are seeing Gideon Moi factor emerging, and we are seeing William Ruto here. So Kalenjins are clearly seeing that Gideon Moi's side might form the next government, while William Ruto's side might actually go to the opposition. So the Kalenjins, they are spoiled for a choice here. Should they go with their son, who maybe is a political greenon, but has a bright political future? Or should they go with their son that maybe has been in the political limelight for some times now, but his future is not all that bright? I tend to believe that's also a reason that we are witnessing some simmering rebellion in the Kalenjin nation. So what William Ruto should actually do in this case again, William Ruto also has to convince the Kalenjin nation that actually he has a political future ahead of him. Because as things stand today, from where I sit, I tend to believe that in the event William Ruto is beaten in this year's election, then I'm not seeing a situation where William Ruto will maybe revive his dwindling political fortunes again. Because I strongly believe, because of even the nature of our politics, in the event Azimio team forms government, in one way or the other, Gideon Moi's popularity will rise, and we'll just see Gideon Moi eclipse William Ruto in the Rift Valley, or rather in the Kalenjin-dominated Rift Valley. So from where I see it, besides the insecurity, the Kalenjin nation are also rebelling because of those two reasons. First, they are seeing William Ruto drifting away from power. They are seeing William Ruto taking them to the opposition. And then secondly, they are seeing a diminishing William Ruto and a rising Gideon Moi. They are now spoiled for choice. Who should they go with? I believe those are the main reasons why of late we are seeing a simmering rebellion in the Kalenjin nation. And this rebellion should not actually be taken lightly. They have a deeper political connotation. And just as I did state when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. If you are watching us for the very first time and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And to our fans, our subscribers, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya.